John Henry notes on this story. After the Civil War, the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad Company laid hundreds of miles of railroad track through West Virginia. These new railroad routes opened up timber and coal lands and created new towns. When the tracks reached the Alleghenies, the railroad company hired more than 1,000 laborers to build tunnels through the mountains. The tunnels were created by blasting through the mountain shale. This work was done by steel drivers, men who drilled steel spikes into the solid rock. Once the holes were drilled, they were packed with dynamite. Since the early West Virginia tunnels had no safety regulations, these tunnel workers were exposed to an early death from dynamite explosions, falling rock, and lethal dust created by the blasts. Starting in the 1870s, a black steel driver named John Henry became the subject of many of the work songs sung by railroad tunnel gangs. Like most work songs, the John Henry songs consisted of a few short lines repeated several times with pauses in between for the stroke of a pick or hammer. Historians disagree about whether John Henry was based on a real man or not. Some believe that he can be traced to John Hardy, a true-life subject of popular ballads, who was also a superior steel driver. Others believe that a man named John Henry actually worked on the Big Bend Tunnel in the Alleghenies. Whether John Henry was real or mythical, he was a strong, enduring character to many Southern black laborers. Later, when songs about him were recorded and played on the radio, he became known to the general public as well.